You know how sometimes a race just refuses to end normally? Well, this one took double overtime, 4 red flags, and over 3 hours to sort out. And when the dust finally settled, it was Justin Allgaier standing in victory lane. This one is wild from start to finish, so stick around. And hey, real quick, if you are a true NASCAR fan like me, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. NASCAR Nation News is just getting started. We are pushing for our next subscriber milestone, and it's all about real talk from fans who live this sport every week. All right, let's get into it. Justin Allgaier now has 6 wins in the 2026 NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts season, and this one came in about as unpredictable a way as you can imagine. He restarted 5th in double overtime and had to survive total chaos just to get to the checkered flag. That's win number 34 of his career. It ended up being a JR Motorsports 1-2 with Carson Kvapil snagging 2nd right at the finish line. Parker Retzlaff came home 3rd, William Sawalich was 4th, and Anthony Alfredo rounded out the top 5. Behind them, Garrett Smithley, Brandon Jones, Kyle Sieg, Roger Carruth, and Jeremy Clements filled out the rest of the top 10. But here's the thing, at the white flag, it wasn't even Allgaier leading. Brennan Poole had the point, with Nick Sanchez right on him. Those two ended up crashing after contact from Kvapil in the battle for the win. Poole, understandably devastated, finished 17th. Sanchez wound up 19th. Overall, this race featured a record 13 cautions and 4 red flags, stretching the event out well over 3 hours. Let's break down how we got here, starting with stages 1 and 2. There was trouble before the race even started, as Jed Burton dealt with a clutch issue and fell out of the event without ever taking the green flag. Just after the green, another mechanical problem popped up, with Joey Gase leaking fluid all over the track. That led to a lengthy cleanup, and the race didn't resume for over 10 laps. There was also drama for pre-race favorite Hill, who came down pit road to address a sticking throttle. The RCR team appeared to fix it. Things strung out into single file running after that, with Leland Honeyman ending the green flag run with a spin exiting turn 4. Later, pole sitter Mayer lost the lead and struggled in traffic, sliding into the wall and picking up a flat tire. The race stayed green as he limped his Haas Chevy back to pit road. Kvapil went on to win stage 1 as Jones spun in the midfield, collecting Hill and giving the number 21 some nose damage. Cruz took control after staying out during the stage break, but the restart brought a lot of shuffling. Cruz, H. Burton, S. Smith, and Carruth all took turns up front before Smith prevailed. Star Poli spun on the apron, but the race stayed green as the field spread out. JR Men was fully in control at this point and gapped the field. By the end of the stage, it was Smith and Allgaier alone up front, with Allgaier edging him in a photo finish to win stage 2. Now, stage 3. This is where things really got out of hand. The final stage started with 65 laps to go, and there was a caution almost immediately as H. Burton lost an engine, triggering another lengthy cleanup. Creed took control once the green flag waved again, holding on as drivers made big moves to slice through the field. Hill was especially aggressive, taking other drivers 3 wide multiple times. Corey Day and Taylor Gray triggered the 6th caution of the race when they crashed, exiting turn 4. That brought out a red flag and another long cleanup. And the next run didn't last much longer, as a restart stack-up left Mayer with heavy nose damage. While he limped around the track, Clements spun in a separate incident. That brought out yet another red flag, this time with 40 laps to go. Smith made a bold 3-wide move for the lead, dragging back Creed and helping Carruth clear both cars for the lead. But that run was short too. Glenn Reen spun at the back of the pack, and then Jake Finch lost control and slammed the wall, causing the next caution. He'd been running just outside the top 5 at the time. Finch actually caused the caution after that one too, still struggling with his damaged car. At that point, Hill was leading the race, but JRM worked together on the restart to push him back, putting Allgaier in control. Moments later, the 3rd red flag of the race flew as Jordan Anderson attempted a 4-wide move at the back of the top 10. They ran out of room. Several cars crashed into the wall. Anderson, Love, Creed, and Cruz were all destroyed. The wreck also collected Honeyman, Retzlaff, Sawalich, Jones, Lates, and Thompson. Through each of these red flag stoppages, JRM team owner Dale Earnhardt Jr. was constantly on the radio coaching his drivers on how to control the race, and it worked. His drivers were running 1, 2, 3, 4 heading into a restart with just 7 laps to go. What happened next was pure insanity at the front of the field. Hill cut a path to the front, got squeezed into the wall by Allgaier, then moved Allgaier out of the way in the very next corner. As Smith and Kvapil battled side by side for the lead, Hill threw it to the inside in a daring 3-wide move, but in the next corner, he got loose after a mid-corner bump from Sanchez. Hill spun, and several cars crashed with him. 3 JRM cars, Smith, Carruth, and Allgaier were all involved. Ryan Ellis also crashed heavily, slamming into Hill's spinning car, and K-Sig and Staropoli got caught up in it too. That brought out an exceptional 4th red flag, pushing the race into overtime. And then, double overtime, as Clements struggled to get rolling and got turned into the outside wall on the restart. Clements also collided with LeVar Scott while spinning, badly damaging both cars. On the next restart, Sieg ran out of fuel, and Sanchez took the lead. Poole then charged ahead, searching for his first official NASCAR O'Reilly win, and was leading at the white flag, and that's when it all came apart for him. Seconds later, he was crashing into the outside wall with Sanchez, dragging something, and during sparks, Allgaier was now in control. Retzlaff was right behind him, but with no help. Allgaier crossed the line to claim the checkered flag, while Kvapil actually passed Retzlaff right at the finish line to make it a JRM 1-2. So here's my question for you. With all 4 red flags and that insane final restart, do you think this was one of the wildest NASCAR O'Reilly finishes you've seen this season? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. This is NASCAR Nation News, and we'll see you in the next video.